All right, welcome everyone. We're a Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Mashle, Season 2, Episode 12, Season Finale, and Mash. Time to hang out with your friends. But, oh hey, you saved the entire school? Mm-hmm. So the people that might want to call you friend now might be a
larger amount.
a little bit more than what it was before.
Right, but this is Mash and his good friends, not Mash and his new friends.
That's right.
Mash and his
that's
many
right.
adoring fans, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, but if people show up at his dorm with a bunch of cream puffs, they might become good friends very quickly.
True, but I think they're more likely to send like owls, you know, with like fan mail.
Yeah, because they're still maybe low-key terrified of him.
Yeah,
that's why
Lemon's just going to be shredding all the offers of marriage and stuff like that, you know, just like
burning them.
Like, fuck you.
No, we're going to get maybe a single character introduction of an enterprising entrepreneurial type that's like, okay, I have realized that the way to get close to the now strongest person at this school is through cream puffs. And so it's just their shtick is, hey, Mash, I got the goods, you know? And suddenly there's new best friend.
I think he would not necessarily make much money because Mash has the surprising capability of spawning these things out of nothing.
He's got emergency supplies.
No, I know, but there is no limit to those emergency supplies.
That's true.
And Mash also makes them himself. So
it's an emotional process. It's a lot of love goes into each and every cream puff.
Right, but also Mash is the sole consumer of these things, really.
Indeed.
As well. So probably wouldn't be a great business in that regard. But yeah. But we'll see. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Oh.
Dot is... Oh!
Oh, they found the traitor? Oh.
Nice. Damn.
What about that interrogation thing? Okay.
I'm just not stupid.
It's called being practical. See, this is just Orter coping, seething, and malding.
Well, also, no interrogation? Just kill him?
Yeah, that makes me think Orter is actually the traitor. And this is just like random dude that he's like, oh, okay, cool.
Across the world.
Oh,
whoa.
Shit.
Yeah. With the people...
All right.
I mean, trade offer, sure... You've never seen? Oh my gosh. Aw, Lemon's like ready to unveil her bathing suit. She's waiting for the right moment, you know?
There will never be the right moment.
Yeah.
Wait.
'Tis the season! The slaughter melon.
What?
He's just gonna eat his way out of it. Why? Why? Or a headbutt.
Yep.
There you go. What? It wanted to die?
Damn.
What?
Wait. What are you doing here? Yeah.
Oh, I'm on vacation because of my injuries. Oh!
Also, if people find out I don't have magic anymore, I'll be executed.
Well, now, probably.
Right.
What?
Oh, 5 brothers? Okay. We knew about this? Oh, hey. It's a pun. Truly absurd strength.
Yes.
Bish, he's already done that. Not how probability works, but I love it.
Muscles never lose. Holy shit. Yes! True, true. He's just dumb enough to ignore all the ways that you make him suffer.
Yep. Beat all the enemies over there until we're finally free. Yes.
Shock. Are you kidding me?
You're still here?
Oh,
He got
wonderful.
a 3 out
Yes.
of 100.
Ah! We need to change and translate all this into cream puff problems.
Yep. Indeed.
Oh, better than that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Even Dot does it.
You need to work out your brain muscle, Mash.
That's right.
All right. Each of them probably have a specialty. This will be cool. Okay, cool. So you're the mathematics one,
All right.
probably. That'll get you a passing grade. Okay.
Oh, no. Nothing ruffles Mash's hair.
Incentivize him with like.
Ooh, cool looking
Yeah,
books.
very high textured like book art for
Yeah.
a second there. Yeah, incentivize him with cream puffs after every like don't stop glance. Oh my god. I knew it. Wow. Very
That was-
reasonable. Yeah.
Very serious response.
I will become a mushroom.
Yep. Never seen you give up before.
That's right. It's important that this is Finn, the person who's most likely to struggle and give up, you know. They have recognized me as their god.
Yeah.
The one that burrows.
The one that created the whole larger than any of them.
I'm not trying to be mean. I care about him. I do.
There we go.
There it
we
is.
go.
I didn't say you couldn't eat another bite. Stop. Now you get some. There you go. Yeah. He got exactly 60s across the board. Oh no. He's still crying against gravity.
Yep.
That moment in the Persona game when you skip through all the dialogue and you don't know any of the
Right.
any of the test questions. Oh, I'm sorry. Usually, but this was good improvement. They're all probably still failures.
Yeah. Wait, really?
Oh, is it like the average of all of them, maybe?
I don't know. Oh, we haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Time for a witch trial. Hey, shut the fuck up!
God, this show would do amazing and yeah. She might as well have said shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Well, when they dragged my lack magic son out of my home and killed him.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kill her!
Oh.
Fantastic. Oh my god. Indeed.
Yes, yes they are.
You're a man. We'll listen to you.
Oh my god. Objection!
Yeah. Fantastic.
Bro, use .gpt, you know? Like. That was amazing!
I was wondering when that was going to be brought up.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. That's right, because we're real friends. She's being emotional?
Yeah. That
What
face,
the fuck is
Jesus
that face?
Christ. Yeah.
And he builds a statue out of the stones.
Right.
Oh, really?
Wait, are we going to do hide and seek for the final?
No, do it. Use all your
Yeah.
magic stuff. Oh.
With a finger. Fantastic. He has to say his exposition again.
Babe, I swear, I'm
Yeah.
15 centimeters long. You know?
Broken record. Boosh. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Da-doom. Oh!
You can use magic? So you're admitting it was arbitrary.
And you have 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Part 2 of the Divine Visionary arc.
Yep. Oh, right, because that was all a test that got interrupted.
Bro is definitely gonna win, too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right.
Nice. All right. Okay,
All
season
right.
2 finale. It's over.
Yep.
no more Mashle for the immediate bit here. We kind of hand-waved away a lot of the details regarding the consequences of the plot here because the Bureau of Magic put out a, hey, Divine Visionaries handled it. The public,
suppress information.
Yeah, kept it nice and clean there.
Yep.
Obviously, students, Valberg, some of the Divine Visionaries know what happened.
Right.
But it's not important really because they're not the ones that are going to be affecting any change there.
And they're not the ones that are going to be negatively affected by their silence.
Correct.
And so it's the, oh, yeah, but we would get in a lot of trouble if we actually, opened our mouths.
Yes, because then they would be basically supporting Alack magic.
Right, and I feel like that's the biggest pessimistic thing, even though it wasn't explicitly stated in the episode, because it would kind of contradict or undercut the moment that we had in the previous episode, but is, quite frankly, the most realistic thing of, oh yeah, you saved these people's lives. They were terrified. They're very grateful. Oh, that goes away? Yeah, well, what happened back there?
Right.
Who's to say?
The real villain in this show is society.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Although, we have a couple things that we need to clarify here. One, Valberg did not lose his magic.
He specifically lost his spatial magic, but he can also still teleport, which felt like a use of his spatial magic, but I guess it wasn't, even though no one else has ever teleported in the show.
So, we're going to need that clarified for us. Is it more that just the wand got yoinked from him?
But the wand wasn't yoinked because it fell, and then he,
Yeah. There's problems with the show's communication of things.
I love this show's comedy.
I love this show's comedy, too. It's pretty good.
Comedy is great.
It's pretty dang good.
It has been leaning really hard into serious elements. That is not what this show got acclaim for. That's not what the goal is.
It's fun when it actually is hitting a lot of those things well with regards to the earlier parts of bringing in Innocent Zero and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would say in the last few episodes, it's kind of...
Right. Let's get more things of Dot being like, hey, I'm his agent.
I'm his agent.
Fuck off, I'll kill you. Right? Like, not even Mash will kill you because he's super strong. No, me personally.
No, that was a statement from Mash.
Right. Statement from Mash. That's
why he did that extra deep voice.
Yes, indeed.
Gross. That's all.
That was great.
That was fantastic.
That was great. That was kind of
Lemon
what I was
also
expecting
declaring
to come from Lemon,
to the world that she's his wife.
But then
I love that.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. And they're like, what? Wait, what? What is that? What does that have to do with anything?
I was really... I'm glad that it ended up going there eventually because it's the all right, if we're doing this is a serious thing.
Oh, yeah,
proudly declaring to the angry mob that you married the person that they are going to, execute for the crime of existing. I don't think that will go over well with them.
Right, and in some ways that's a cool part for her character, is that this isn't just some shtick where she's just generally attracted to Matt.
No, she is committed to the bit. God damn it!
Not just committed to the bit. She's committed to the utmost. She's she's all in. She's putting her life on the line.
Oh yeah.
She's so all in. That, sure, you can declare that. Go for it.
Right.
I mean, to Mash, it doesn't really mean or change anything.
Nah.
But no, that's basically the declaration of love of the, I will sacrifice my life for him.
Right.
Fantastic.
Yep. There was a part of it that I almost wondered if it was supposed to be a joke in and of itself because she is such an exaggeration and the girl that likes the main character, right?
Yes.
And so they amp it up to the level of true obsession, right?
Right.
And so then, yes, we have to have the moment where then the people are upset with the main character, and then girl says, I'm gonna show that I'm best girl and I like MC-kun, and so bugger off all of you, right?
And it does nothing.
Because hey, people will believe what they will want to believe, and right now they believe that Mash has got to die. Yep.
Yeah, I did find that rather funny in just it's Dot and Lemon doing this and being his advocates.
Right, because the more reasonable people are like, we don't want to catch that heat, I guess.
Well, no, just in that we don't know what we can actually do here.
Sure.
It's more these are the brash people that will jump straight into the thick of the maw of the beast, and they don't give a fuck, basically.
Right.
Obviously, Lance is more concerned about his sister, and Finn doesn't think he can do anything.
Yeah,
so in a lot of ways,
assesses these are not reasonable people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But
Words will not
Finn encourages him later with the, hey, Mash, I think that, and actually I think this is probably the most wholesome and like sweetest part of the episode, is that Mash is then told, well, you have to still take the written exam. And he's like, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, shit.
Like, that's funny because we know there is no training montage that's strong enough to give him the ability to get anywhere close to a 100 in any of these subjects.
Yeah. I was almost wondering if they were going to do something where the teacher's like, yeah, he totally bombed this exam. But, I believe in him, because of that thing that he demonstrated or whatever. Sure, you got to... 62, or whatever, right?
Barely passing, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, whatever. He's able to give enough because maybe it's the points that he's gotten from other things that get additively enough to where, oh, you did pretty well in this part of it. Whatever. The point is that he improved, but I like that Finn went to him and was like, hey, you're not the kind of person that runs away. And in a lot of ways, you showed me that I can stand up to like my fears. I can stand up to those that are, taking advantage of us that are powerless, basically. And so
what are you doing?
In a lot of ways, like, what is this? Like, you're the kind of person that would, I would say, never balk at training. The idea of like overcoming something through hard work and grit, like that's how you got these muscles, right?
Right.
So, come on, man.
Buckle
and
up,
then it's the
Buttercup.
like, that's right. Okay, I just need somebody to say that. And that's the simple, dumb soul of this show.
Right.
Is that Mash is the sweetest cream puff in the land, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
Has the ability to topple titans,
Yes.
but has the insecurities of a regular ass teenager.
Right.
And so when those insecurities come up, he is crippled by them.
Oh yeah,
so the idea
I'm
that
going to
Finn,
go bury myself in the ground, which I
Right.
gotta say,
But
I feel that.
Right, but then that means in a lot of ways, Finn is the closest to him in actually being able to empathize, and that it's the, Finn doesn't have really the craziest magical ability. He does have magic, but it's comparatively to all the people in this world of magic, I might as well be a lack magic.
Right, you could absolutely take this entire show and look at it through the lens of regular person that doesn't have some crazy super muscles like Mash. Damn, would it be cool if they did? Because it feels like all the things that I'm really good at, society doesn't care about. Yeah, and so all of the things that I wish people would appreciate the fact that I can do these other cool things that I think are awesome. But no, people want me to, they're all measuring, the fish by the way we can climb trees and whatnot. Yep. And I'm no good at climbing trees. So
and the show isn't that deep, but you are right in that it's like, oh, this is basically the whole premise of the show is that sometimes you're put into an environment that basically says you will never succeed because you refuse to play the game that we present to you.
Right.
You keep trying to bring in your own thing, and
we don't want
you.
Yeah.
We want this molded, like, specific model.
Be yourself.
That you will,
no, not like that.
Yeah. And so that's the heart of the show, and that's something that Mash will not always succeed in punching his way through. Yeah. He will actually need friends to encourage him to stick with it.
Right.
And that's the part that, in some ways, saves this show from being kind of dumb, silly, and then just confusing world building most of the time, is that there's actually a soft, wholesome, sweet center to it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And it's like, oh, cute. Yep. Okay. Bamboo, bamboo, bamboo. And then it's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Right, like that kind of shit is the things that I think the show does really well. The idea that character, who was entirely brought up as just hey, I'm a shtick character, we've seen this character before, gets reduced entirely down to the base components of just, I say bamboo, and that's it, and people understand what I mean. I love that. That's a fun development. Let's get more of that. Like, I want to meet more ridiculous dumbasses at this school.
Yes.
That can have their own, psyche-cade, shticks, right? Like, and then we can get to meet them and have them all interact with each other and bounce off of each other and just have hilarious shenaniganery occur.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I think that Mash being told, oh, you have to become a divine visionary and you're gonna, have to do all this so that you can save your friends. Cool. In a lot of ways, it's more just set up for the comedy of, well, why should he become one as opposed to any of these other ones here that actually did pretty well? Is it just going to because, well, when it comes down to it, we have to have a fight tournament arc again?
Yeah, it did feel kind of like, hey, we're this episode is actually the exposition episode, just in case you forgot what the show was about, because we had a big disruption of the status quo.
Right.
And so Wahlberg is going to show up at the beach, which, hey, I love that. Good for you, Wahlberg. But then randomly exposit about Innocent Zero and the 5 siblings or whatever that are equal to him in power. Where the fuck is that coming from? Okay, all right.
I guess the lieutenants or what have you were not actually his real subordinates.
Did Innocent Zero give you a memo when he left or something? But then, no, that's the long-term thing. The immediate thing right now is, and the more sort of funny thing, right, is the, hey, Mash, you're great at muscles, but you got to do school, right? So, can you become a divine visionary?
Yeah.
But
yeah, the charm of Mashle as a show is in a lot of ways that even as you put larger and larger and more upscaled, ridiculously difficult villains in his path, it doesn't matter what they are. He will punch his way through them. This was the first time the show basically said, Mash, you can't punch your way through this villain. Basically saying we have to start taking that side of the world building a little bit more seriously. And then we don't just have this level of evil lieutenants. We have another level that are equal to him, but also the previous old guy that was the master of Innocent Zero was the greatest magician within history. But now, actually, Innocent Zero is the greatest magician within history.
And Innocent Zero only brought one of the siblings or whatever, or theoretically none of them on the attack in the first place. And
because there is equal, but So I don't know. I think in a lot of ways, if you're going to basically do the old school shonen, like we have infinite ranks of bad guys on this pyramid scheme of villainy, what have you, put like a little bit more thought into them before you introduce that their existence is a thing.
I feel like there's
a lot where we can give the show some credit to be like, it's not a retcon. It's a thing that we didn't know about this stuff yet, so it wasn't getting brought up, and our perspective was scaled down, and that's how One Piece can get away with having like 5 layers of world government, threats basically.
There's an element of, so one of the things that I kind of wonder about, right, with regards to fiction and comedy specifically, is that or any kind of fiction, is that you have to have a lot of confidence when you're writing the thing that you're writing and say, hey, this thing is awesome, right? And I feel like with comedy, it gets a bit more finicky because it's this is going to be awesome, it's also going to be ridiculous, right? And so there's a level of suspension of disbelief because, hey, it's comedy, right? But then going into the serious stuff, it's hey, there can't be that tongue-in-cheek aspect to it if you're not having the thing that you're portraying that's serious be also funny, right?
Well, no. I think that's where parody comes in. Parody is intentionally saying you have to have a little bit of meta knowledge in order to actually find any of this funny. Like you will basically be like, because comedy is subjective, so not everyone's going to find it funny to begin with.
Oh, totally.
But the idea that this is parody comedy specifically, that gets even more niche specifically. So in a lot of ways, I think actually if you're going to introduce 5 more big threats or what have you, lean into the parody of the, wait, so who are they? No. Like, and then you hand wave it away, but it's parody, and it's like, okay,
all right, cool. Yeah, let's go.
I get you. Yeah.
Right, whereas sometimes I feel like the serious stuff in this show is actually supposed to be taken dead serious rather than be
Innocent Zero
half serious, half joke.
Innocent Zero is. That's the point, is that he caught Mash's punch.
Right, and like a similar thing with like Lemon with her declaration to the crowd, right? She legitimately cares a lot about Mash because, he was there for her when she needed somebody, right?
Totally. I think that the friends, though, and their love and care for him is never parodied in the way that undermines it. It's in a way to basically service it. It's they care about him so much that they will make parody of other things, basically. But
Okay.
I'm talking about the actual world-building threats that are the source of the conflict and the struggle, which is that there are big bads that want to hurt
bad
Mash's
things.
friends,
Yeah, yeah.
basically. Mash will stop them. Except in this one case here where he actually didn't. He only was capable
Sure.
of protecting Valberg.
And that's it, yeah.
And then he basically left because it's I can't do too much right now because my body was spent fighting Valberg. Had
Right.
really nothing to do with Mash. I mean, maybe...
And nothing to do with him losing his magic. It was just he was exhausted, and he'd been wounded like crazy. Yeah.
Right, and so maybe Mash hit him enough to where it started the effect of like, oh, shit, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
I need to reset a little bit here.
But
So,
regardless of all that, Agent Dot, fantastic.
yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
More of that.
All right. That's the end of season 2. We'll be having a poll go up on this, and then you'll see what ended up winning that poll in the pinned comment below, and that's what's going to be coming next week. So if you want to see that next episode's reaction and discussion right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all
Next time.